Hi everyone, Lindsay here. I wanted to share with you all something I observed today. I was in a panel, or I was watching a panel on electronic payments in Latin America, and I kept hearing over and over, how do we change the consumer's mentality? How do we change the population's mentality to want to use digital payments, especially talking about the unbanked population? And I wanted to offer that this is the wrong way to think about how to make a change in the industry. Making it the consumer's responsibility to change will never put your company in the most competitive place. Instead, you need to realize that your value proposition isn't exciting or appealing enough for that customer to want to make a change. When we say things like, we need to change the mentality, we need to educate more, it may be true that certain consumers don't have the information of the benefits of your product. However, we can't put the responsibility or blame the customer for not adopting your product. That puts us in a weak state. And that, frankly, is what has kept the region back for years and years, constantly blaming the unbanked population. When in reality, when you look at the results, when the value proposition is appealing enough, people change instantly. When what you have is so valuable that it is enough to override their habitual behaviors, that's when you get ahead. And that's when electronic payments really start to gain traction. So under COVID-19, people are adopting e-commerce and neobanking for the first time because cash is no longer a viable option, which makes the value proposition of these alternatives more valuable and more attractive. It's not because all of a sudden they're more educated and their mentality has been changed. No, it's because all of a sudden the value proposition of that product is more interesting and more appealing. So let's adjust our vocabulary and our way of thinking about this. And this is true in payments and any sales process. If your customers aren't buying your product, the problem is not the customer. The problem is your product. I tell this to my own team when we are thinking about business development strategies. You, as the seller, have the responsibility. The onus is on you to offer something that is of value. If they're not buying it, it's time to reevaluate your value proposition. Food for thought. I hope that's helpful. Don't forget about our challenge. To everyone in the coffee chat, the challenge is to find pictures and snapshots and screenshots of new products and services that you're observing that have been released or launched directly related to COVID-19. We want to crowdsource this information. We want to find what's happening on the ground. You guys are our eyes and ears, so I'm calling on my community to find examples. We'll demonstrate the examples in the next coffee chat, and the winner, the person who provides the most photos and or the best photos, the most interesting cases, I will do a customized, personalized presentation of some of our content to your team, curated to what you guys want to learn about. So looking forward to seeing all of your challenge submissions. Thanks, and see you in the next coffee chat.